November 14th, 2:47 a.m. A small apartment on the outskirts of a quiet city. The lights are off. A young man sits alone on the edge of his bed, staring at his phone screen. Not reading, not scrolling, just holding it. 17 unread messages, 3 missed calls. He puts the phone face down on the nightstand, exhales slowly, and leans back into the darkness. He is not depressed. He is not broken. He is simply empty. And for the first time in months, that emptiness does not scare him. It feels like relief. There is a moment in every person's life when the world does not get darker, but the people in it get heavier. You wake up one morning and realize that the exhaustion you carry has nothing to do with your job, your routine, or your ambitions. It has everything to do with the voices around you, the expectations, the performances, the endless, draining obligation to be present for people who never once asked how you were doing and meant it. This is the first sign. You stop wanting to answer, not because you are rude, not because you do not care, but because every conversation has started to cost you something you cannot afford to lose: your energy, your inner silence. The second sign comes quietly. You begin to notice how peaceful your own company feels. Friday nights alone with a book or a film become sacred. The idea of going out, forcing laughter, nodding through stories you do not care about, it starts to feel like punishment. You are not antisocial. You are selectively protecting what little energy you have left. Third, you start seeing through people. The compliments that carry conditions, the friendships that only function when they need something, the conversations that circle endlessly around someone else's drama while your own pain sits unspoken in your chest. You see the patterns now, and you cannot unsee them. Fourth, small talk becomes physically unbearable. The weather, the gossip, the hollow "how are yous" that nobody wants an honest answer to. Every shallow interaction chips away at something deep inside you. You crave substance. You crave silence. Anything but noise dressed up as connection. Fifth, you start canceling plans without guilt. Where once you would have forced yourself to show up, smiled through the discomfort, and driven home drained, now you simply say no. And the strange thing is, the guilt you expected never arrives. In its place, there is calm, there is space, there is breath. Sixth, you realize your exhaustion is emotional, not physical. You can walk for miles, work for hours, stay up late. Your body is fine. But 10 minutes of forced social interaction leaves you hollow. It is not your muscles that ache. It is your soul. You have been performing for so long that the mask has started to crack, and underneath it, there is someone begging for stillness. And the seventh sign, the one that changes everything, is this. You stop blaming yourself. You stop believing that something is wrong with you for not wanting to be surrounded by people all the time. You begin to understand that solitude is not loneliness. It is a choice, a boundary, a form of self-respect. You are not tired of life. You are tired of pretending that every human connection deserves your energy when some of them have been quietly stealing it for years. That young man in the dark apartment. He eventually puts his phone in a drawer. He does not reply to the messages. He does not return the calls. Instead, he opens the window, feels the cold November air on his face, and for the first time in a long time, he breathes without weight. Not because the world changed, but because he finally gave himself permission to stop carrying everyone else's version of it.